One of the more surprising lessons I've gotten from astrology is about relationships and the importance of compatibility. So there's a elaborate system of compatibility used in astrology, and it's very different from the usual star sign compatibility, where it's like, does Aries match Scorpio or vice versa. It's actually using some Indian techniques with nakshatras, and it's a whole thing that will take way too long to explain here. But one of the factors there, one of the most important factors there, is basically what's called as ashtakutas, which essentially just means if two people are on the same wavelength or not, and it's measured from points starting from 0 to 36, with the average being around 17. And the ancient astrologers have said that for a relationship to work, there needs to be at least 16 points, and if there's 20 or more, that's good. What I found in my research, basically just seeing a lot of couples compatibility scores, was that while you would expect, based on the normal statistical distribution, that 1 in 4 couples would have fewer than around 14 points, I didn't find a single couple that would have 14 or fewer points who had stayed together for more than a year. I found 2 that had fewer than 14 points, that they were together at that time, but broke up within 4 months after this. So this is basically showing that the score is showing how comfortable these two people can be with each other. Are they on the same wavelength? Do they have the same needs? Do they feel basically like they can relax around each other and just be themselves? Because people are very different, and there's just certain factors that, without any fault of anyone in particular, just make two people not mesh well together. And it's really, really important, because from hundreds of couples that I checked, only 2 had fewer than 16 points, and both of them had 15 and 15 and a half. And the couples that were the happiest had the most points, around 30 points. So while the good compatibility doesn't guarantee any relationship success, because there's still individual factors in play, bad compatibility actually does guarantee, let's say, an ending of the relationship, or at the very least a relationship that doesn't get close, because just two people with two different psychologies just can't be too close. It will take too much energy, and eventually it becomes too draining to manage, and that's just something to reflect on, that not always is our relationship issues fault of us or our partner. Sometimes it just means that we're just too different to work together, to live together.